Okay, everybody, it's me, Bon Connected. Now, Power of God, Season 2. Okay, this episode was pretty damn good. I was some like here and there on the episodes, but this was a pretty damn good episode. Now, Season 2, Episode 20, Like a Flame in the Wind. Now, we're about to have the final battle. Mad Dog versus Voog and everybody else. Everybody else are the teams that um, weren't able to advance. You know, Coon's team, I forgot the other guy's team's name. They're basically having these one-on-one competitions. So, what ends up happening is basically a competition where if you defeat the starter, you get a lot of points, and you summon other people. Basically, to defeat other players. Majority of the episode really focused on Coon and Wagner, them getting their teammates summoned. He summoned them basically, and trying to win their tournament. Now, Wagner's like running around like a crazy fool because these two twins, when they combine their powers, they shoot this like lightning beam at him. But he found out the trick regarding this, which was basically that, um, you know, you go behind them. Now, before that all happened, I should mention, there was the conclusion of Endorsey and Rock confirming Bam's alive. Rock's got an emotional, this emotional, my crocodile man, gator man. Like he's angry. See, in the beginning of the part, he's very angry. He's like, like dead. He's not dead. And then we see him as little. I'll get you crying. I was like, yo, oh, my boy. Right. So, and then there's another emotional moment, which I remember, but I don't think I remembered very well. Uh, he says to Rock and he says to Endorsey, because Endorsey's there, uh, I'll see you later. And she says, you better. And if when we see each other again, we'll go on a date. I'm like, what? That happened? Oh, wait. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, yeah, that didn't happen. They go on their own. Then we have the tournament. Like I said, Wagner, he had that moment. And he starts summoning a bunch of people. One of them is Rock, is that other guy with the fire powers, Yeon, the rest of them. That all happens. Now, unbeknownst to everyone, Q Akbar from Star Wars, it's a trap! And indeed, it is a trap. Mad Dog, the team Mad Dog, is actually working with Foog. So this whole thing is a trap. This comes into play when Bam has the key to go into where the thorn is. Now, as it was explained in the last couple episodes, which I have a hard time understanding myself, inside of Bam is an imitation thorn. This ability, this whole concept of the ignition, humans being turned into ignition weapons. Now, Bam has this thing inside of him that is supposed to activate the old thorn that has been discarded and has been remaining in this chamber that he goes into. And by interacting with it, he's supposed to activate it, and it's supposed to be part of him. At least that's what I was told, from what I understand from these conversations. Vorik gets caught by a bunch of people. The person who he was talking to through Anak, what is this bitch's name? I apologize. Ron is full of crap. She's with Foog. Congratulations. Then, beknownst to him, while being attacked by this other dude, this is the guy, the metal-faced man, or Flujo, I'm not going to say that name. I'm going to call him metal-faced man. While this is all going on, he's a trap, basically. Kang comes in with his devil of the right hand and gets him out. They bump into Yuto. Now, I believe I remember who this character is, but I'm not sure. But I have a feeling I know who it is. I could be wrong. I'm not going to say who it is because it's spoilers. But she bumps into them and they are on their way. So I'll help her, you know. But this whole conversation is happening while also Bam is having a conversation with Beta, and Beta decides to trap him and stab him in the stomach. It's basically to connect the thorn that's inside of him with the thorn that's in that chamber. At least from what I understand. This is all basically coming ahead to what is going to be the conclusion of this workshop battle. I'm not going to say what happens. I know what happens. But I'm not going to say. But overall, I thought the events were good. I thought the animation was decent. I thought it was very shocking how they did everything and how it was put together and frame by frame. You know, the animation wasn't too bad. It was pretty decent. It was decent. You know, it has been better. I mean, you can take a look at the scores from this season, this part to the last part, and you see a stark difference. And I really like seeing everything come together. You know, old teammates and new teammates, teammates that betrayed, people that went this way, that way, sort of coming together in the final climax that is this arc. Now, what happens after this is even crazier. I'm not going to bring it up because it's spoiler territory. But overall, I did like what they did in this episode with Bam, with the explanations of what was going on. And Beta even explains to him that Foog was trying to use this thorn against Jihad, but they couldn't because Foog's stupid. But that was the whole gimmick. This is really the whole thing. They're trying to use Bam to absorb the freaking thorn so he can kill the king of Jihad. Prince, I believe. But I thought it was done very well. A lot of emotions, a lot of interactions. There's still more coming. There's a lot more coming. From everybody, from Dorsey, from the whole gamut. It's going to be a very interesting conclusion as we then go into whatever we're going to go into. Now, like I said, animation was decent. I liked how it was done. The beginning was fun, bro. Crocodile, gator tears. Little tiny gator. He's a gator. I debate if he's a crocodile or an alligator. I'm gonna call him an alligator. Yeah, I can't. Crocodiles are supposed to be, their snouts are narrow, while alligators are more grounded. So that's all I got for you guys. As far as that's concerned, we'll see how next week goes. It should be interesting. The conclusion. This is going to go all the way to episode 26. So I'm guessing, this is just a guess. This is just a guess. They're probably going to end this. We're going to get some extra after the workshop is actually over. At least from my understanding. This is Bob Conine towards you. I'll see you guys later. My boy Rock, man. He got his black turtleneck. I'll see you guys later.